Hey guys, welcome back. Today I will be doing something a bit different. It will be more like a tutorial other than a review. As many of you would know, well, if you've been watching my videos from the beginning, you will know that my channel actually started with Saint Seiya figures. I did the review for Hades, I believe, the god of the underworld, because I really like Saint Seiya. Well, to be honest, I've never seen the cartoon until like last year. What amazed me about it is their cloths, how they can pretty much transform from one to another. So that is pretty much why I really like Saint Seiya. I like designs. To be honest, I don't really watch much anime. So like LBX and all that, I like their designs and games, but I've never actually seen the cartoon. So anyway, if you are a Saint Seiya fan, I would assume that you would know the Mythcloth series. This is the series that started in year 2004, I believe. I'm not too sure if it's 2002. Yeah, 2004, I think. The first one was Leo, or is it Virgo? Doesn't matter. The cool part about Mythcloth is that most of the parts are all diecast. Like the chest parts, the shoulder parts, they are all diecast, and it makes it look really, really nice. But if you live in a country where there's quite a lot of humidity, you will notice that there will be oxidization in some of the parts. You probably wouldn't really see it in gold cloths and what's that called? C general scales. But for like silver saints or like Pegasus and all that, you will actually see some oxidization. I actually don't have an example of oxidization on my figure. So what I'll do is I'll be doing some explanation. What happens when oxidization is when you pretty much the paint, there's too much oxygen, there's too much moisture inside the air, and it gets to the parts and it becomes black, or it becomes really cloudy. And yeah, as you can see, this is still quite shiny here, so it still looks good. But then once it gets cloudy and black dots, it actually looks really, really ugly. So of course, these Saint Seiya figures, they're expensive. They're like $50 or $60 depending on which figure you get, and that's USD. And I would say that everybody, of course, will want to maintain the price, of course, and the collectability. So today I will be explaining how to look after your Saint Seiya figures. If you live in a country, like I said, with high humidity, like I'm currently located in Taiwan, the humidity rate is so terrible. Oh my god, it's terrible. And pretty much, it's good because in my home, I actually had dehumidifier, and I actually look after my mythcloths. So even if I display it like that, no problem. I don't wear gloves when I assemble it, and it still looks pretty cool and shiny. But I've seen examples. So anyway, all you need to do is you need two things. You need baby oil. Pretty much, this is what I recommend, Johnson's baby oil, because if you use other model oils, maybe, I'm not too sure, the content in the oil will destroy some of the pigments on the cloths, and it will actually make it worse. And what happens is that all you want to do is you just want to put a layer of oil over it, so it protects the actual figure from any outside moisture, air, and pretty much what causes oxidization. Next, we don't use tissue. We use like what's this called? We use facial puff. Yeah, here we go. Facial puff. Why don't we use tissues? Because tissues, they don't really hold too much oil inside, and facial puff they do. So to be honest, all I need is just one facial puff, and probably like a few droplets. See, I only used this much, and I already oiled up all my original gold cloths, god cloths, surplus god cloths, and surplus god surpluses and all that. So pretty much one bottle of oil, Johnson's baby oil, which runs for like $5, will last you your whole Saint Seiya career. So easy. What do? All we need is just put a few droplets on, you can see, and we just wipe it. We just grab it and we just go over all the die-cast parts, and we just give it a nice little coat. All we need to do is just keep rubbing it on. You don't need to keep rubbing it on at the same place. All you need to do is just give it a nice coat, like that. You can see the okay, you probably can't see it. If it gets too dusty, you can actually see that the facial puff actually becomes black, and that shows that the air inside your home, which you keep your models, is probably a bit dirty. So you have to beware. So the facial puff is actually quite useful in ways that it helps you. It lets you know like if your environment is actually clean or not. So just give it all a wipe. You can see that it becomes more shinier, to be honest, because there's a layer of oil on it. So if you have like modeling light, if you have it in like a display cabinet and all that, it will actually look really, really nice. So you just give everything a nice shine. Try not to use your fingers to hold the parts that you've already wiped, because what happens is that there will be some dirt on your hands, and you really don't want to get it on the figure. But if you get the baby oil on your hands, it doesn't matter because it smells nice since it's from Johnson's. So see, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it actually does give it a nice it gives it a nice polish. It's pretty much like a polish to it. So let me just zoom it in. This is actually Poseidon for people that don't know. This is Poseidon in his cloth mode. Yeah. So you can see that after giving it a nice polish, it actually gives it a nice shine. Yeah, awesome. So pretty much, this is just for the collectors. If you actually, what I'll suggest you to do is just look at your figures, look at the silver ones, especially Pegasus and Lyra. Actually, Lyra is one of the worst figures. Well, one of the first targets to get oxidized. And if you do find that your country is quite humid, then I definitely will suggest you to spend $10. Get bottle of Johnson's baby oil and a box of facial puff, and that $10 will help you keep your collection in its fresh state for years to come. Okay, so take it easy, and I hope this tutorial helped. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon, and take it easy.